Hello, Lisa. Um, I'm making this video so that it's simpler for me to explain to you what I've been experiencing this week, and I think it could be more informative than just writing. I've been collecting and plotting my graphs, my Libra graphs, so that I could analyze. Just want to show you. This was last month, from October 10th to November 10th. You can see that this was my pattern. I was hypoglycemic almost every day, and hyperglycemic always every day. Up to almost 300, or on some days 250, many times. And so this is now my last week. As you can see, I'm on a narrower range most of time, always above 180, 190, and just this day I went up to 200, 200 what 230, but most of the time above 180. So I think I'm getting it. I'm still struggling with some things. Tresiba, I think, is doing a wonderful job. I started 8 units, split twice, 8 a.m., 8 p.m. But at the end of the evening, I saw was even after time the regular should have stopped to work. I was going low, so I reduced it to 7, and I really think I got it now. It keeps steady. If after my regular bolus makes its job, let's say I get to 100 in the afternoon, let's say at 2 p.m., then it stays at 100 until the end of the evening, until at 7 or 8 p.m. So and at night is the same thing. So I think this is good. I'm gonna share this graph with you so that just for I don't know, I'm gonna take a look at them. So I know it's really not good. One thing I tried this morning for first time is I had sugar for treating my hypoglycemia, and that really worked well. I had 6 grams. I went from 45 to 65, 6 grams. So I wanted to go to 100. So I had 12 more grams, and that took me to 120. So more or less, let's say that 6 grams raises between 20 milligrams or 30 milligrams. So I'm gonna keep experimenting. It's not white sugar. I think because I didn't have white sugar at home, so I think I better use white sugar than the brown sugar that we use here for that. So I'm gonna weight them and do the bag things. I went to the drugstore yesterday, and then they don't have the glucose tablets, even liquids. They don't have it here. So I'm gonna work with the sugar, and I think I was really happy this morning when I had the sugar and was able to just raise a little bit. I was always this treatment was always uncontrolled. Fecha a porta, por favor. Obrigado, filho. So so that was really good, and so I'm gonna keep experiment with it, and I really need to have this discipline of taking my bolus 40 minutes before and in eating that. One thing I wanted to ask you is what Bernstein recommends that we should, Dr. Bernstein recommends that we should eat same thing, exactly same thing for lunch and exactly the same thing for dinner, at least at this beginning. And do you think I should do that? I need to do that, or you think I can vary and use chronometer to see the grams of proteins and carbs, and try to understand how many carbs and how many insulin I need for covering that. Do you vary a lot the food you eat, and then use the proteins and carbs to see how much, or do you do that? I mean, for the breakfast, I always have the same thing, and that's no problem because it's simple. It's just eggs and cheese and bacon. But for lunch and for dinner, unless I really make an effort for that, I can do that. But usually we eat together as a family, so it varies every day. So what I'm trying to do is it's figuring out how much carbs and proteins, and then having the body. So I would like to know what you think about that. And well, that's it. I think I'm getting better. Yeah, so let's keep working. Okay. So, wow, thank you very much for everything. I'm gonna share this graph with you so that I can check yourself. It doesn't. It just have some of the insulin logs, because I don't usually register on my Libre when I have the insulin. So maybe I should do that, but I don't. So yeah, that's it. So thank you, Lisa, and thank you for the information you have been sending on the emails, and let's keep going. Thank you. Bye bye.